What's up guys, Curtis here and welcome to a brand new FIFA 17 Arsenal career mode episode. Today we have got a lot of stuff to do and we have a lot of stuff to get through before we get on to the stuff that we have to do. So let's talk about a few things. Firstly, thanks again for all the support you guys have been showing on this series. Like, it's insane. The first episode is on like 50k views already, which is absolutely outstanding. You guys are smashing the like button continuously and I cannot thank you enough for that. A couple things that need to be said. Firstly, as mentioned before, I will be continuing this series at some point on my second channel. It's going really well on the main channel, so for now we're sticking it on here. But I will still be doing career mode videos on the second channel throughout. It will constantly be second channel content, so you need to subscribe to my second channel down below. We've gained like 2k subs this week, which is quality, but let's keep it up. I'm going to be doing loads of really sick stuff. In fact, after this, I'm going to already start recording some bits, especially just for the second channel. So if you want some exclusive stuff, check that link down below. Also, I want to say I really wanted there to be an Ultimate Team video today, but some things have happened and sadly I can only play offline at the moment. So just career mode today. Ultimate Team will be back tomorrow as long as everything goes to plan, I promise. And also, after yesterday, we wore the Arsenal kit in the video. I'm mixing it up today. We have the Legends, like really old retro kit. Not Legends, but it's an old retro kit. Going for that today, so we might have to put a classic kit on in game. But before we get into the rest of it as well, I'm going to say thanks for smashing the like target. Let's get 1,250 likes on this episode. And let's have a little look at the squad report. I know a few people wanted to know it before we started to get into games. So, goalkeeper-wise, we basically have Czech. Matt Macy is the third choice. He won't really be involved. I did want to get another young keeper. Didn't have time to do it at the end of the window. But Czech, obviously Ospina's our backup. I might play Ospina in the cup games. I might make him the FA Cup and EFL Cup. Yeah, it is called the EFL Cup. I might make him the goalie in both of those, but not the Champions League. We'll keep checking goal for the Champions League. Right backs, obviously, we have Hector Bellerin, and now we've brought in Rick Karsdorp, who's a good young player with great pace. He's really quick. He's good on the ball. His crossing's decent, so he'll be a good backup player. They're both 21 years of age. They should grow together. It should be exciting, and we'll probably just shift Jenko out at some point. Centre-backs, we are absolutely loaded from now. In terms of ones at the club, we have 6. We have Lauren Koscielny, Mustafi, Rob Holding, who's growing, but probably won't be involved all that much. Bielik, probably, I wanted him out on loan, but it wasn't possible. And then we have Riedewald and Rugani. Rugani's third choice behind Koscielny and Mustafi, but Koscielny's 30 now. So probably soon enough we'll start to phase them in. Left backs, Monreal's the first choice, but Grimaldo is now the second choice. I'm going to play Gibbs in every cup game though, so that's going to be something I do to try and keep him involved. DMs, we have Coquelin and El Nani. Coquelin will probably play a fair bit, like rotation-wise. El Nani probably be a cup player once again. Full right mids, we basically just have Chamberlain because Maitland-Niles not going to really be getting involved, and obviously Joel Campbell's out on loan. Centre mids, it will usually be Ramsey and Jack will be the main 2 centre mid partnership, but also we can obviously play Santi Cazorla there and then either El Neni or Coquelin. So we basically have about 5 choices for that centre mid spot. Going forward, Mesut Ozil will basically always fulfill that like role behind the striker if we have that in play. He's such a good player on the game. He's absolutely incredible. If there's ever an issue, Santi Cazorla will come in, or we have plenty of players like Ramsey can play there. Like, we have a lot of choices. On top of that, we have Alex Iwobi, who's growing quite nicely. He's the left mid, but then also Nabil Fekir can play there. Obviously, we picked him up. We've got Iñaki Williams, who's a right winger, can play there. That's the good thing about the squad. If we go all the way down to our other left winger, that is Alexis Sanchez, he can play there. So we have so many choices to play in that spot, which is great. And of course, right wing, we have either of these 2 to start. And then up top, we have about 95 options. We've obviously got the main 3 there. If it needs to, we could play someone like this. You could play Sanchez there. We have a ton of choices, and that's all that done. I wanted to show you guys all those little bits before we got into all the games and really started working on stuff. So I think we're ready to start cracking on into the season. Let's have a quick look at the calendar though. So as mentioned, I'm going to play the Southampton game. We're going to play the Legia Warsaw. As I said, it should be Ludogorets, but I couldn't get them. They're not on the game. And then we're going to sim the whole City game and see how it's all going on. We're going to try and get through it relatively quickly because I want to get a lot of stuff done. I want to get to January. I want to get through these seasons as quick as possible. One other quick thing before we go into the game, let's look at our objectives. So the main objectives overview. Within 3 seasons, we need to increase the club's worth by 10%. We've increased it by 30%. So we've absolutely smashed that. Gain 127 mil from shirt sales within a season. We've done 61% and we're only in September. Youth development, we've signed we need to sign 4 players in the youth academy. That's we'll set that up in a minute. We'll set that up between games. So really, we need to focus on the Youth Academy next, but we're going to go play our first game against Southampton. Right, a few changes to the squad. Czech stays in goal. Obviously, it's a league game. I'm bringing in 2 new changes to the defence. We've played with the same back 4 all season, so time for a bit of a mix-up. We're bringing in Rugani for Mustafi. Big Dan's going to be playing centre-back now. Remember, I said we're not going to call him Daniele or whatever his flipping name is. Dan, that's all it is. Dan at the back. We're going to play Grimaldo at left back. I wanted a little bit of pace over there, and I want to give him some game time. Fekir is going to start on the right wing over Iñaki Williams. That won't be too often, but I just want to mix it up. And we're going to start Lacazette up top again. We started him up top against Watford, so I'm going to give him a half, and if it isn't working too well, then that's it. We're done. We're moving on. We're putting flipping Giroud, Perez, whoever needs to go up top. One of them's going up top if it's not working. But fingers crossed we can get the win. If we play us down to Lacazette, if he can turn his man, maybe get a shot away. I thought that went in. I genuinely thought that went top corner. Right, Xhaka's on the ball. Plays it to Grimaldo, who for some reason has gone on a mad run up the pitch. But if Fekir can get the ball in here, onto the head of Lacazette. And it is 1-0. Alan McAnally was talking in my ears, telling me about goals around the grounds. No one cares. Flipping Lacazette 1-0. That's a great cross from Fekir. If he is right-footed, left-footed, then fair play. I know he's got 4-star weak foot, but that's still a great cross. They were both at Lyon as well, so that's the old Lyon connection. Great play. He's absolutely bombing forward. I love how similar he is to Hector Bellerin, in that they're both just quick, get down the line. He's got in acres of space here. Lacazette has missed an absolute sitter. That was the chance for the set. Oh, okay, it was a corner. I'll let him off. I was going to say that was a chance for a second headed goal for Lacazette this game. But we get the corner again. We get a second corner. We seem to be having like 5 corners every time we get one as of late. And that's a great chance again. Ozil. Oh, it's off the line. Put it back in the box. Oh, my word. What was that? I don't know where this ball is going. What is happening? It's ping-ponging all over the place. Ozil's played in. Lacazette. Get the shot away. Ozil! This has been... What's been given? Oh, free kick was given against me. I thought I got... How's that a yellow for Ozil? He's done nothing wrong. But that was some mad hype there. It was like chance after chance after chance. It's a lovely little mazy run from Fekir. I should have slotted in Lacazette, but I chose otherwise. He wants the 1-2 though. Lay it off again to Lacazette. That's a great block. We're playing really good football right now. That's a great cross. Oh my word, boys! I have never seen such a one-sided. Compare this to Watford. We are playing fantastically, but we haven't doubled our lead, which could come back to bite us. That's a fantastic through ball to Shane Long, and it is 1-1. After all the control we had, they flip and pulled it back. I don't believe it. It's a great little ball through to Shane Long. I'm going to bring on Iñaki Williams and put Fekir in the middle. I don't really have many other choices. Iñaki Williams has this now. If he can get the right cross, or even Cazorla get the right cross, onto Lacazette. Oh, I thought that was Lacazette's head. We really should have been 2-0 up in this game. Get the right cross. Come on, perfect cross, please. It's dropped to Bellerin on the edge of the box. To Ramsey. Again to Bellerin. Driven cross. To Iñaki Williams! Oh, get your shot away, son! Bellerin's going to be offside, isn't he? No, he's alright. It's Fekir. Shoot! Yes! 90th minute in extra time, we get the goal. Talk about leave it late. It was so deserved. Putting Fekir in the middle, just worked. An absolute treat. He does so well to turn, get his shot away there. When he played away, I thought we were in trouble, but it's a fantastic effort. Caught Foster off guard. Forster, not Foster. Forster. 2-1 Arsenal. We can come back off attacking now. Go to defensive. Almost the last kick of the game. Absolute scenes. That was enormous. I can't stress how bad we needed that. I felt like we outplayed them. So a quick look, they managed 2 shots on target in the entire game and got a goal. So that sums it all up, really. So going into the first Champions League game against Legia Warsaw, it is a very standard squad. It's essentially the team we'd start the season with, but with Iñaki Williams on the right. I've made a few changes. Alexis Sanchez and Iñaki Williams, rather than being left and right mids, I've pushed them up to left and right wings. I felt like Sanchez particularly wasn't getting involved enough in the game. Ozil's a little bit tired because he didn't get too much time, and so's Lacazette. So we've got a few changes. The bench gives us quite a few different options. We're actually giving Fekir a rest altogether. Same with Rugani. Readable's there in case we struggle. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain and Coquelin are also there, as well as Cazorla. We made a few little changes to instructions, and also I've edited our own custom tactics, which should hopefully help us out a little bit. I made one late change to the subs bench, which you guys will see if it comes to it. But anyway, let's get into the first Champions League game. This is big. Tomasz Rosiecki is playing for Legia Warsaw. Oh, brilliant. I'm quite happy. That makes me happy. I don't think he is IRL. Maybe they picked him up as the free agent thing. I don't think he went to Legia. Go on out. Leg it, son. Sanchez has the ball on this left-hand side. I'm going to try and cut in with him. It's not something I've done too much, and he's done amazingly to beat all those players. I'm going to have a crack. That is a great little run. I need to do that more often with Sanchez. He's here to be cutting in, isn't he? But he's getting closed down too often. But that's a great bit of play. Giroud out wide to Iñaki Williams. Hit it! Oh, that would have been a lovely goal. The one-touch pass in there was absolutely quality. Koscielny goes up for the header and gets genuinely battered. And we have a lot of players coming up here. Give me Mustafi. Oh, no. What am I doing? What am I doing? That is just shoddy defending. We get a goal kick somehow out of that. I do not know how. No matter how much we do, Petr Cech has to pull off a great save. These players, for some reason, are playing better than Southampton were. I don't understand it. Every time the ball's near him, I'm genuinely scared that they're going to score. Alright, Tomasz Rosiecki's come off. He's been without a doubt their best player and they're taking him off. Xhaka has to clear it almost off the line. Ozil can't win his header. Okay, Nacho Monreal on the left to Iñaki Williams, who should be on the right, but he's not. Ozil plays it down to Giroud. That finish needs to be better. He's coming off now. I've had enough of him. He's doing my head in. So I forgot that I didn't put Lacazette on the bench because I thought I was going to be cheeky and bring on Akpom. So Perez is going to have to come on and I'm going to bring Cazorla on for Ozil. I am not having much fun in this game. Lucas to Santi Cazorla. Rolls it not to him, but Ramsey's through. Is he onside? I think he's off. He's offside. I did think he was, but... Right, Ramsey, play it. Go, go, go. Santi Cazorla. If he can... Right, he's found Iñaki Williams. I'm cutting inside. Play it out to Sanchez. Shoot! Yes! 87th minute. Once again, we have left it ridiculously late. But I feel like finally, once you get to the last 5 minutes, teams actually start playing instead of just holding the ball. And that pass by Iñaki Williams just found its way to Sanchez. And he's done well. I mean, I thought he was going to open up his body and place it in the far corner. But he's hit it straight at the goalie. And he's had an absolute mare, the keeper has. But a 1-0 win. Oh, full time 1-0. That is big. That is a massive win. I was genuinely worried. Away to Legia Warsaw. It's one of the easier games we're going to have in the group. But it was a must win. And they really weren't that bad. They weren't as bad as I thought they'd be. In fact, they outplayed me, really. I couldn't win the ball off them. So we did all right. I'm not going to complain about a win. Right, a few changes to the squad against Hull. It's a little bit of a makeshift side because a lot of the players are still pretty tired from playing in the week. Like Xhaka, I'm going to take him out of the squad completely. Ozil, Sanchez, they all need a rest. But the few changes we are going to make, Rugani is coming in for Koscielny. Grimaldo is coming in for Monreal. Coquelin in for Xhaka. Oxlade-Chamberlain for Williams. Cazorla's going on the left for Sanchez. He's obviously played there quite a while for Arsenal. Fekir will be taking up the Ozil role. I could have switched these two round, but Cazorla's comfortable on the left, and then Lacazette comes in up top. About 5 or 6 changes to the squad. We're losing, obviously, Ozil, Sanchez, but I'm pretty sure with Lacazette up top, we've got Cazorla in. We still have more than enough to win this game. Against Hull, it shouldn't be too hard. So, of course, as mentioned in previous episodes, we will be simming this match, but I'm just going to wait and I'm going to watch through it rather than just, like, skip it in one go. I know it sometimes takes a little while, but City have gone 1-0 up at Bournemouth, Leicester 1-0 up at Burnley. Wow, Abel Hernandez misses a pen and Lacazette scores. It all kicks off. Ryan Mason scores, then Rugani scores. 3 goals in 6 minutes and a missed pen just before that. So 2-1 up. Coquelin gets booked. El Neni's on for Ramsey. I want to hold on to this win. I'll be very disappointed if we do bottle it. I thought that was a goal. Then Huddleston on for Livermore. Cazorla makes it 3-1 and we finish the game with a good win. 3 players that I bought in all scored. Lacazette, Cazorla, Rugani. Great job. Very happy with that. A win against Hull is very useful. So to confirm, we're actually second in the league. We have really decent goal difference. I think we have the best in the league. I think beating Liverpool 4-0 helped that. They're down in 17th. That's incredible. But 1 point off Spurs. That can easily turn around. It was a Watford game. We should be all right. 12 points after 5. I think that's better than we're doing in real life. So no complaints whatsoever. But that, boys, brings us to the end of this episode. I've actually been recording for exactly an hour now. So if you guys are enjoying it, don't forget to smash that like button. Subscribe if you are new around here. Reminder, of course, all the stuff at the start. Follow me on Twitter. Check out my YouTube second channel if you haven't already. There'll be links set down below. But like I said, have a great day, guys, and I will see you all tomorrow. Ultimate Team will be back tomorrow, I promise. See you guys soon. Bye.